Hello, lovelies. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. We have the Two of Wands. So, the universe wants to chat about some kind of new journey um, that's happening within you, that's gonna reflect on the outside. All I hear with this card is new, new, new. Everything is gonna be new path, new way of thinking, new emotions emerging, changed emotions, um, new adventures, new worlds, new people, new everything. It's like a flash sale, or uh, I just keep seeing like a store, a huge store, uh, and the signs. You know how in the stores they have sale signs. Uh, in this case, it's new. Uh, like they got a new product in the store. Um, like when a new iPhone comes out or a new PlayStation, everybody is camping outside the store, and when they open the door, everybody just jumps in, right? Like a herd of animals. Uh, that's what I feel from this card. Everything's so brand new and flashy and shiny, and um, you're just drawn to it. It's like seeing a new product in the store. Of course, you're gonna check it out. You're curious. Uh, that's kind of the energy of this card. I really like it. It's like mm, it's like a drink that you don't expect to be fizzy, and you take a sip and it surprises you in your mouth. So Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. So everything new. The Ten of Pentacles does represent everything, right? Um, it's like both of you, like you and your DM, the DFs and the DM. So one wand is the divine feminine, the other one is the divine masculine. So both of you are having some kind of a new journey individually. Um, some kind of new journey that's about everything. uh, could be family, um, could be you going on a journey, to see what the Ten of Pentacles represents to you. What do you want from Ten of Pentacles? Uh, for some it would be having a family, that would make you feel complete. uh, for others it could be a job. Maybe somebody is trying to um, start a family, right? Get a kid, um, but kind of like trying over the years, or you couldn't find the right partner to have a baby with or something. uh, so that's kind of what you're missing, a baby, because there is a baby here. uh, something that would complete you, you know That's what you're going on a journey for, in search for that something, some missing piece. Also letting go of the past. Now you are letting go of the past, and your DM needs to let go of the past. Either way, the past needs to be in the past, you know. It's almost like don't repeat the past. Past behaviors or whatever, you know. When it comes to your DM, it's about family, just like I mentioned in the last reading. They have to go on a journey without their family, almost like going on a retreat, you know, somewhere where nobody knows them, where they can find out who they are without their family, where they can get to know oneself, you know. Because as we know from the last reading, they are immersed, you know, in that family dynamics, could be controlled by family, you know. It's all about family, but it's toxic. That's why they need to let it go, you know. They need to detach themselves from the family. That's when they will get their clarity. That's when they'll know what to do next, you know. But it's almost, I don't have the card of destiny, you know, but it's in the energy. It's destined for both of you to go. It's almost like going on the last journey, because like I said, the universe wants to wrap things up, you know. It's almost like this was going on for ages and ages and ages, you know, and the universe is like, come on kids, pick your bags, let's go. Did everybody go to the bathroom? Do you need to pee? You know. It wants to wrap things up because there are other things that are trying to happen. It is a journey for both of you, but it's kind of a separate journey, you know. Like I said, you're finding your 10 of Pentacles, and they need to let go of 10 Pentacles they are sitting in right now. There's something specific. I feel like this is the like this is the universe, you know, with the let's wrap things up. And this knight has the mustard yellow on him and on the horse. The mustard yellow is the color of your connection. It's almost like the universe It's like you're in front of the horse and running, and this is the universe pushing you with a specific message, what you need to specifically do. And it's almost like rushing you, But it's not a bad thing. It's not bad rushing energy. It's just something that needs to happen. Also, your DM could be rushing in as well with a specific message. I feel like because they are being rushed as well, like I mentioned in one of the previous readings, it's like those alcoholics that have a list what they need to do, and on the bottom is apologizing to all the people they hurt. It's that kind of thing. It's that last thing that they need to do. So they're rushing in, either for closure or to make amends or to fix things. Because you're already slipping away. You're already, looking at the new horizons. Come on, folks. You're already looking at the new horizons. What's new out there to explore, So that's you in the marina, looking at that. Come on, focus. That's you in the marina looking at that boat, you're waiting for that boat, you have a ticket, you're all ready to go, and that's your person rushing in on the horse. Because at the last minute they found out that you're leaving on a boat. They haven't told you anything, and I don't know if they're gonna see you ever again. They don't know where you're going. Nobody knows where you're going, because you don't know where you're going. You're just hopping on the boat and just, you're like wherever the boat wherever the boat lands. I'm just gonna search that town or city or whatever. It's almost like having a globe and then spinning the globe and just putting your finger, like, I'm going here, just very spontaneous, So even you don't know where you're going, you're just going, Just want that new adventure, you're being called to do something, and because nobody knows where you're going, that's why they are rushing, because they won't be able to find you once you step on that boat. And again, past needs to be resolved. Something about the past. You need to talk about the past, something that happened in the past. It's almost like you need that final puzzle piece from them, so you can go on your journey without any baggage, that kind of thing. Now, it doesn't mean you're gonna go on some deserted island and never see your person again, you know. It's just that you both need to do this internal journey, to find that completion, you know, within yourself. And again, that's either gonna bring you together, you know, if you're meant to be together, or you're gonna get something better, you know. They will need to deal with their life and their issues. So just trust, have faith. There's very good energy coming from this card. It's making me excited, you know. It's very exciting energy, very, very curious energy. Curiosity, like a child. Like a child going for the first time on a boat or on a plane or whatever, you know. Or going for the first time on those amusement parks, on those rides, you know, the little airplanes that go up and down and spin, or those little kids roller coasters, man. And it makes them so happy, it makes them so excited. Oh my god, this is the best day ever. It's that kind of curiosity and newness. Is that even a word? I don't know. Anyway, Page of Swords, the Moon, Hermit, the Ace of Cups. Well, you both feel disappointed in love. They feel disappointed because they're a child and they can't handle adult things. They love the shit out of you, okay? There's so much love in this card. So much love, it's spilling out, you know? they can't handle that much love. That's why they always ran from you. Your cup is this shiny cup, right? Their cup is all full of holes and rusty and has webs around it and dead animals inside, you know. And all of a sudden in their cup there's water, you know. So yeah, so they're disappointed in themselves. They're disappointed in what they are sitting, how long it took them to realize things. They're disappointed how they handle things with you. It's just, you know, overall disappointment in themselves. And you are also disappointed in them. Again, from the beginning you saw potential in this person. You felt that love and attraction and everything. And you were just disappointed from the start, you know. You could feel they feel the same, and then they started running and everything, you know. Behaved like a douchebag. It's like everything they did was disappointing, you know. Because you wouldn't do it like that. you feel the 5D energies, and then you get disappointed with the 3D behavior and words because it doesn't match, you know. Even now, if nothing is happening in the 3D with your connection, if you're not in communication with them or whatever, you know, that's also disappointing. You're like, it's been so many years, so many months, so many weeks. I changed a lot. Why didn't you? Like, why are you wasting time? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody is just so disappointed. And that's why the universe is pushing you, like, in a new direction. It's almost like it's putting you both in a hanged man, you know, to see things from a different perspective. To go inward again, the hermit. Also, these two go with the two wands that I said. You're both on a new journey, right? This is giving me like feminine energy. This is giving me masculine energy. Both are. It's giving me like a divine couple, you know. She's hidden by the moon. He's hidden in the cave. They both have their own light. They're both lighting their own path, you know. You can only light your own path. You can't see if a person is following her behind her. They can't see the flame, you know. They can't see the light that's shining in front. If they are in front of her, again, they don't see much because they're in front of the light, you know. All they're gonna see is darkness again. So that's what I mean, you know. It's your own light. You need to find your own light. Follow your own path. It's almost like you do have two separate cars, you know. You have to take care of your car and they have to take care of their car. You're going to I don't know, Mercedes service, you know. They're going to, I don't know, Toyota service or whatever, you know. You can't go to the same mechanic because you don't have the same cars. It's the same with the path, you know. You have to each follow your own path, because there's this one thing in each of you that needs to be resolved, but only you would know what it is. It's specific to you. That's why the moon is here. You both need to reach inside. Both need to reach inside and use the mental mind, you know, to remember all your lessons and that. But you also need to include the heart, the cups, to find the answers, you know. Now I'm also drawn to this necklace. It's like a hawk or something, eagle. But from afar it reminds me of a dragon, because he's kind of like a knight, right? Um, it's almost like both of you need to slay your own dragons. They still need to do that, face their demons. You, on the other hand, uh, you already slayed many demons, right? So now you are carrying them with you as a necklace, but it's like a reminder of where you've been, how much you changed. It's almost like, look, I did this. I slayed that dragon. I did it all by myself, It's almost like you wear it proudly, but you're still humble because you know the pain that you went through. It takes a lot of courage and bravery, and in that journey of slaying your dragons, you're gonna get hurt as well. You're gonna feel pain. You're gonna go down that rabbit hole, because when you are on a spiritual journey, there's a lot of ups and downs, right? You need to go deep into the darkness before you can emerge and see the light, that's the wisdom that you're carrying in this necklace, in this little eagle. Whereas your person, they are more represented by this kid. You're more represented by this eagle. They're represented by this kid. This kid never saw a dragon. He only heard about dragons. He thinks he can do it, he won't get hurt. They're just gonna surprise the dragon, go underneath his belly and just rip it open, be a hero. They think it's gonna be easy. A lot of them think being spiritual in general is easy. They think we all sit like in a like in our hippie clothes, light candles, play with crystals and cards, smoke weed, everything's so beautiful and rosy and rainbowy. They don't get that being spiritual is very, very tough, very painful. It has its darkest moments, but the rewards are also very very good. The rewards of doing your work is more than having is more than somebody handing you their company and all of a sudden you're rich and whatnot. It's more powerful. It's such a blessing, and it stays with you. It stays with you your whole life. Those lessons that you went through, the wisdom you gained, it stays with you your whole life. and with that gift you can teach others. If you inherit a company, you can easily lose that company, and you can easily be on the streets and homeless. It's just practical. It doesn't stay, it doesn't stick. You can lose it easily, but if you gain the lessons and wisdom, nobody can take that away from you. That's something they need to learn. That's why this card is kind of tricky, because both of you are in this card, but it's yeah, because it is a kid on the card. There's nothing else, just the kid. So you're inside this little pendant. That's you, and the kid is them. You are more and more in your wisdom. You just need that little something. You need that little puzzle inside of you that's hidden. It's almost like doing a real puzzle, you're always missing that little piece, that little fucker that's somewhere underneath the sofa or the bed. You always lose that little shit. That's what you're missing, but it's inside you, and you are gonna find it. You are gonna unlock something that you need to unlock. I didn't even shuffle, and there's the Hermit at the bottom of this deck. Okay. They also need to reveal something to themselves and to others. That's also you. This card is representing you, but it's also representing the past. And both of those are hidden behind the wall. And they need to let it out. You don't keep the Empress hidden, If anybody dates an Empress, they're not gonna keep it hidden. They're not gonna keep it a secret, Oh my god, the most beautiful woman on earth, and she's the fucking Empress. But no, I'm not gonna tell anybody, What if they think she's ugly, or what if they make fun of me? Like, what the fuck? I would scream from the rooftops if I was with the Empress. Like, come on. Okay, tell me about the Page of Swords. Oh my god. Another Page of Swords. What the fuck? Well, that's you accessing your inner wisdom, to light the way, He has the light on, she has a light. This little hermit is accessing his pockets to find the match to light this candle in the lantern, okay? So yeah, you're learning, you're growing, you're seeking out answers. But remember, all the answers are within you. First look within. And there's also a lot of spying energy that's picking up from your DM. A lot of spying energy. They're thinking a lot about you and how to communicate this specific message. They want to fix something. There's something heavy on their shoulders, on their mind. It's putting a lot of pressure on them on the inside. And it's all about you. That's why they're spying. They want to find something out, like for example, where are you at specific times, so they can kind of accidentally bump into you, so the conversation can happen and shit like that. What did I say? Oh my god. The 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and 10 of Cups. Yeah. Fantasyland about what? About communication. They also have some kind of unrealistic dream outcome when it comes to communication. It's very unrealistic. Like, this is you. You're the Queen of Swords. You're not taking any bullshit. You need a real talk, a real conversation, an adult conversation, a truthful conversation, You need to hear from them that they realized what kind of mistakes they made. It's almost like you need to be sure that they realize things. That they learn their mistakes. It's almost like it's not about the apology, but why are you apologizing to me? And their unrealistic outcome with it is, let's say they come in and they say, I'm sorry, babe, I'm so sorry, and the unrealistic part is like you going, oh babe, you apologized, oh my god, that's everything I wanted to hear, you apologizing, oh my god, come here, let's hug it out, and then you're gonna forget about everything. You won't have to go deep into the conversation. That's their kind of unrealistic dream of the outcome. But you, on the other hand, it's now we rewind. They come in, I'm sorry babe, I'm so sorry, and then you're like, do you even know why are you apologizing? Why do you have the need to come here to me now and apologize? She's gonna burst this 10 of Cups bubble like straight away, and they'll be like, what do you mean? Like, it's what you wanted to hear, right? It's not. You're confusing me. You're like, no, tell me why. Why did you come in? Why do you have the need to apologize? And if they can't answer it, or they, beating around the bush with the answer, you're just gonna slam the doors, I don't need your apology. I need you to grow up and, to take some responsibility. It's that kind of conversation, Also, why both of you might end up disappointed with this conversation, They're gonna be disappointed because their fantasy of the outcome didn't work, their strategy, and you're gonna be disappointed because they don't know how to answer to your question. But that's what you're learning, you might even surprise yourself, with the with your reaction. Because before, you'd be like, oh my god, he apologized, oh my god, he's changing, oh my god, kind of a little bit naive, That's you before. The you now is this badass Queen of Swords. And if you look at the card, she has the cup, but it's hidden, she's not giving her cup to anybody, anybody who comes asking for the cup. No, you have to be worthy of the cup. That's why she's the queen. Anyway, Page of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Swords, Chariot, Three of Cups. You're also exploring your own emotions, how much you changed. Like this example, you're not gonna take them for their words like you used to, you're growing emotionally. You might even grow detached emotionally from them. Just make sure it's not out of anger or spite or resentment, You need to make sure that you're letting them go with love, unconditional love, because it's gonna hit you like a boomerang. It's just gonna it's gonna come back, and then you're gonna feel hurt. It's just like them running away from you, They ran because of their own fears and they hurt you, and then that hurt that you felt, it came back to them, eventually. They also felt hurt. So just be mindful of that. Also could be disappointment for some of you because they didn't open up as they should. They also need to quiet their mind. They're rushing in because you're slipping away and something happening on their side. It's just like a bundle of situations, attacking them, like pins and needles, you know. Um, and in that chaos, they're trying to fix things, you know. They need to fix themselves first in order to fix things around them, you know. It's that kind of message. And again, they are rushing in, same like this card. They are rushing in, but it's the King of Cups, you know. It's not the Queen of Cups. They are gonna share some stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough for you. You know, these two, the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, they don't go together, you know. She needs the truth and he's not opening all the way. So it's almost like why what do I get from you if you're not opening all the way? If you're not truthful all the way? Like, what's the use of you? You know, it's kind of like that brutal honesty, you know. She doesn't sugarcoat things. And he thinks he's cool, you know, he has everything under control, but if she says that, he's gonna cry like a baby on the inside. She says, what's the point of you having you in my life if you know, what's the use of you? He's gonna cry like a little child. He's gonna kind of like, you know, like play it out cool, you know. It's like those people when they tell you I love you, you know, and then the girl says, oh, can we just be friends, you know, I don't feel the same, and they're like, oh yeah, no, I was just joking, you know, it was just just a joke. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant I love you like a friend, you know, like a sister, you know, that kind of thing. It's that kind of vibe, you know. They're gonna kind of try to play it out cool, you know. Oh, I was just joking, but on the inside, they're falling apart. They're crying. They can't stop the tears, you know. It's that kind of thing. So yeah. It's gonna be an interesting conversation. That's for sure. Okay, tell me about the moon. They're gonna be surprised by your response, by your behavior, but you're not gonna be surprised by theirs, you know. It's kind of like, I can see it in my head, like she's opening, they're ringing the doorbell, she's opening the door, and it's like, oh, it's you again. You know? Are you coming with the old same bullshit, or, you know, I have stuff to do? It's funny. And they're thinking this is gonna happen, you know. So of course they're gonna cry like a baby. Anyway. Doesn't mean it's gonna end badly, you know. It's just you're not gonna take any bullshit, you know. Either come right or don't come at all. Two of Wands again. Again. What I see from this card is before they were always looking at you, spying, right? but they were always having this other wand that they didn't fully let go. um, and there was always a possibility of you leaving, but you never left, up to this point. So in this card, they are represented by this girl. They were always spying on you, watching you, but they never did anything. She's still sitting and just watching. It's not like she's standing and opening the window, and calling out your name. She's just sitting there. There was always the possibility of you leaving, but they were always like, no, they won't. They're gonna stay here. They're gonna work at that coffee shop forever, and I'm just gonna watch them forever. Up to this point. 3 of Wands. Empress. Ooh. And the 4 of Pentacles. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. I did say this is it has the divine feminine energy around it. And there's the divine feminine. So yeah, that's you on your path. Searching what you're missing on the inside, letting things go, realizing that you can't control everything and everybody. You can only control yourself, your emotions, your reactions, your responses. You're taking responsibility for yourself. You're also realizing that nobody can fulfill you if you're not fulfilled already on the inside. And everything is happening like a nice flow. It's like that Page of Swords holding those light bulbs. So as soon as you hit one light bulb, you turn it on, you're gonna be quicker to find the other light bulb, and that one is gonna turn on. So you're gonna get more and more light, and you're gonna see more and more those light bulbs that aren't lit up. So it's gonna happen fast, once you get that first light bulb going. You're gonna realize things pretty quickly. It's a very nice flow. It's like a nice dance, between you and your soul. A dance within, in perfect harmony and synchronicity and everything. It's a very nice flow. Just keep going. Whatever you're searching for on the inside, just keep going. You're gonna let go of a lot of stuff. Could be way of thinking, could be, people, could be, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna realize that the job you're doing is not fulfilling, and maybe they're not appreciating you as much as they should, or maybe they're not giving you more responsibilities, so you can move up. Could be also a sexist firm, you know, or company, job, whatever. Um, and they're not giving you more because you're a woman, you know. So you might be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna search for something else. Where before you might be scared to search for something else, you know, because it was always like, oh yeah, just do this thing, then we'll promote you, and it's always kind of like that, you know, just do this thing, and then you do it. Yeah, but another thing came up, can you just do this thing as well? Then you come in, you know, look, I did all this, can I get a raise now? Yeah, but you know, this dude, he done a lot, you know, and he has, I don't know, a family, whatever. You know, I think I'm gonna give it to him, you know. You can wait for some time, you know. Next time I'm handling promotions, I'm gonna keep you in mind, you know. And it was always going like that in a loop, and it never happened, you know. Could be also other people, you know, telling you, no, just keep trying, keep hoping, you know. I don't know. It's hard to find another job, you know. You're gonna have to start from the beginning, and you're so close here, and all those nonsense, you know. But now you'll be like, you know what, fuck this shit, they're never gonna give me a raise or a promotion, I'm just gonna find something else. And you are gonna be successful if you do that, because you'll be in your empress energy, you know. You'll be that confident bitch, you know. So you're gonna do well. Every time you're in that empress energy and you're confident and you know your worth, you know you can do the job, and you can do the job more better than 10 men, you know. If you really feel it in your soul, you're gonna do good, you know. You might be surprised by the next job you find, you know. It's gonna be like 180 degrees, you know, totally opposite of the job you had. They're gonna appreciate you, they're gonna give you a promotion after, I don't know, a month or a week, you know. They're gonna praise you, they're gonna have nice words, you know, to tell you and all that. So whatever path you're going, just trust it. You're gonna do well. Okay, let's see here. The Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Wands, Star, and Ten of Swords. Well, they were always watching, and that caused them pain, you know. It's like I need to watch, but it hurts me when I'm watching, when I'm spying, but I need to, but I can't stop. But I want to, but I can't. It's like an addiction, you know. Almost like being an alcoholic, you know. You know it's bad for you, but you just can't stop. You just need that one sip, that last sip. Or like smoking. You know it's bad, but you just need it, you know. Just need that smoke. Makes you feel better for that second, but yeah, you know it's bad, you know. Anyway, when it comes to you, you were waiting for your person, to change, to do their work, blah blah, but you were just there sitting and waiting. But now you are ending that. Now you are putting 10 swords into it, and this chick is getting up. It's almost like you're taking a third wand. You're letting go of the past, you're letting go of your person, you're just letting go of everything, just like here. And you're taking a brand new, fresh wand and just going out the door and seeking a new adventure. It doesn't mean you're letting go of your DM all the way. I mean, some of you might. But it's, like I said, it's important for you to go on this inner journey, Doesn't matter what happens with your DM, it's needed for you. And your DM, they are the culprit for all that, you going on this inner journey. But it's not a bad thing, both of you are, this whole connection, is triggering both of you to do the work to better your life. So it's I don't see necessarily this card as a 3D person asshole, full of pride and ego. It's more representative of your person, the DM itself. But it's more on a soul level, their higher self is doing things out of love. The 3D person is triggering you, but it's the same thing. It's out of love, even though they don't realize it, and maybe you don't realize it. You could be mad at your DM. Oh my god, that little fucker, he didn't change at all. Oh my god. And now you're pissed and just slamming the door and going into that adventure, But you don't realize that this adventure is gonna bring you your emotional fulfillment. It's gonna bring you that peace, that puzzle piece that you need. And when you get that piece, you're gonna return to your empress self, be fulfilled, self-love and all that. You're gonna feel very grateful and very blessed, at the end of the road. And that's the love from your 5D person, I hope you get my point. It's very tricky to explain it with words, what I see and what I feel. It takes ages, to explain things sometimes. That's why I'm kind of sad, that there's no telepathy between people. It would be so much easier for me to just send you what I'm seeing and feeling. It would be so much quicker, so much easier. But yeah, anyway, I hope you get it. And again, that's you wishing for the answers, wishing for something, and because you made that wish, the universe put you on this path of self-discovery, and that's you going to that new adventure. I mean, that light could be anything, right? It could be the sun, it could be fireworks, it could be a light show, it could be bonfire, but you're going after it, you have faith, it's something good. You can hear the music or whatever, you're not afraid, you have faith. Same with this card, it almost has the same energy. So because you're so wished for some answers or something, the universe put you on this path. Okay, tell me about the Hermit. When we wish for something, we don't know how the universe is gonna deliver that. But when you do make a wish, the universe puts you on the path for you to be ready for that wish, even if it's just answers, you need to be ready for the answer. It's not gonna give you a straight answer, if you're not ready for it. We were all wishing, for some deep love, for some deep connection, from the soul. But we didn't know we were getting this, But again, it's a path, You needed to be. None of us were in our Empress energy, when we met our person. But we went on this journey because we made that wish that we want a deep connection. But we weren't ready for it, just like the DM wasn't. So we had to go through this journey to become the Empress, to be ready for that kind of love, whether it's with our DM or with somebody else. Either way, we made the wish and the universe delivered, Okay, 2 of Cups for the Hermit. Nice. So it's the same like I said with the King of Wands. They are triggering you, to go down this road. They are triggering you, but in the 5D it's out of love. It's the same thing with the 2 of Cups here. That's you and your connection, taking them down their path. Ace of Cups, Chariot, and the Page of Cups. Well, what happens when you give a kid a full cup of love? What happens? They don't know what to do with that cup. It goes out of control. It's like giving a kid, a 10-year-old, $10,000, right? What do you think? How are they gonna spend it? out of control. They're just gonna buy toys and candies and fast food, you know. That's how they're gonna spend the money. They're not gonna spend it reasonably. They're not gonna put it on the side for college, for later, for the future. Or maybe buy shoes, because their shoes are falling apart. Or new clothes because their clothes now is too small. They don't have that kind of capacity of thinking they're a child. Or giving a teenager a race car. They're gonna hit the first wall they stomp upon. It's that kind of thing. You showed up with a full cup of love when they were still an emotional child. So they went running. They booked it for the hills uncontrollably. One horse is their fears. The other horse is their soul, is their curiosity. It's the magnetism they feel for you. That's why it's out of control. The fears were going. Because of the fears, this horse was going that way, running away from you. The soul recognized you, so the soul was pushing the carriage on this side towards you. That's why it was always out of control. They need to get these two horses under control. Their fears and their emotions. That's why there's the hermit. It's that inner wisdom that's gonna put these horses under control. This hermit has 50, 60 years of experience with horses, with wild horses. And this kid has 2 days of experience with horses. And he thought he could ride the chariot, They need this hermit, they need this inner wisdom to gain control of their own self. And that's why you showed up. So the Two of Cups, the Tower, the Moon again. Ooh, Justice. And Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, again, your connection, you're showing them what shit they're sitting, how much they are being controlled by other people. Again, all about control. They are not in control of themselves. Somebody else, the family, right? The friends, the society, people around them, they're all controlling them on some level, except them. It's almost like mommy and daddy, dressing them up, even though they're 45, the mom ties the shoes for them to go into the office, styling their hair, brushing their teeth. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, they're being pushed on that path of self-discovery and how much they are not in control, and who is controlling them. And it's gonna hit them hard. The tower tower bookending the justice. It's some serious shit, happening. This could also be indication of divorce. It could be a divorce, divorce from the family. Their dynamic and their clause, if you will. Could be a marriage. The divorce can mean many things. Could be a divorce from their old self. Doesn't have to be like a like a strict definition of a divorce, but it is pushing them, in that direction. The soul, the universe, your connection, everybody is pushing them. And they are also influenced by your own journey. So this moon brings me back to this moon and this column, and it's the anchor card, as I call it. So your journey, how much you develop, how much you get back into your Empress energy, is influencing their growth as well. And it all depends how much they are fighting it, right? How much they are fighting it, or how much they are in their own flow, it's how much this tower is gonna hurt, because any kind of growth that you're going through, they feel it, they're influenced by it, whether they like it or not. It pushes them, pushes their own growth, again, whether they like it or not. It's almost like a drill sergeant in the army. Whenever you grow, they get that drill sergeant just yelling in their ear, "Come on, get up, run, 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 run." It's that kind of energy. So funny. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Cups. The moon, again. Do you see how much your energy and your growth is influenced here? Insane. Even your response, even if it's brutally honest, it's helping their growth. They need a reality check. They're still, kind of living in this fantasy bubble when it comes to how they're gonna fix things, you know. You have to be honest with them. You have to be that, that Queen of Swords uh, type of woman. I mean, for yourself, but also for them, They won't learn shit if you're just, all mushy and loving and, oh my god, sweetie, you came back, you apologized, oh my god, here's some chocolate milk for you. They won't learn like that. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Moon. Well, you taking care of your own cup. You're working on yourself. Again, this King of Pentacles working on himself turns into the Empress. Also, you going on this journey is gonna bring you stability and growth. You might even attract a King of Pentacles in your love life. Who's already, experienced, if you will, who already knows how to love, how to give, how to receive, how to communicate properly, They even might have children, like from a previous marriage. I see it with this card. But it's not something that, that's gonna be like a baggage or whatever. They know that his kids are his responsibility, that it's not your job to be mom number 2 or whatever, they're never gonna push any responsibility on your side. They would never put pressure on you when it comes to their kids. They're also very mindful, who they introduce to their kids. And because they have kids, they want somebody stable, the Empress. Somebody stable, somebody who's independent, somebody who can take care of themselves. They don't want another child, basically, They want somebody who's on their level. And who better than the Empress? So that's good. There's a very nice, mature energy from this card. And because they feel so experienced. Sorry, I need to pause for a second. I need to get my charger. My damn ass clicked the stop button instead of pause button. So if I'm not able to merge these two videos, it's gonna be like a two-part video. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, it's a because this guy is very mature and experienced, very stable. They know what they want. You might at first feel kind of intimidated. You might feel, like this guy is too good to be true for you. But it's almost like you're a fresh new empress, you don't have like a much experience with being the empress, that kind of thing, and they're a king for 30 years, and you're new to the role. It's that kind of thing, she feels kind of shy, when it comes to this king, which I don't usually get, from the empress. But she does feel kind of shy, Oh my god, he's so experienced, he's so wise, oh my god. I just started my role as empress. What if I embarrass myself? What if I'm not smart enough? What if I'm not wise enough, But this dude doesn't care. He sees like a childlike energy in you, It actually brings him joy that you're like that you're kind of inexperienced, if you will. It's almost like he's watching himself, like his younger version in you. So he remembers how it is when you're a freshly established royal, right? But because he has everything, it's almost like he is grateful, and he does feel blessed. He is very modest about it, he doesn't splurge, with his money. He doesn't show off his money. He's very grounded and all that. But you do remind him of that spark that a child has when it sees all the new things that they never saw before. Like a child, seeing snow for the first time, and it's like, oh my god, they keep touching it, and it's so cold, and it melts in the hand, and you can you can lick it, you can catch the snowflakes with your tongue, and it's so amazing, and it's so wonderful, and you're just there and looking at that child, and you're laughing, and it brings you joy, it's that kind of a feeling. That's why they watch, that's why they like you, that's why they like watching you, why they like listening to you. It's very beautiful. You remind them of that childlike curiosity, seeing everything for the first time. That's why they will love having you around. Because they can see your potential just like you saw the potential in your DM. But in this case, you're willing, you're on that route, you're growing and all that, and they can see that. That's why you're a perfect match. This could be that other deep soul. Doesn't have to be, but they're very mature in their way of thinking and emotional maturity. They already went through this hermit phase, many times. It's almost like they have full access to their inner wisdom, But you're that youth that they're missing, It's almost like you bring spark into their life. It doesn't mean you're gonna be like way younger and they're gonna be way older. Could be also just in the on a soul level, But there is some kind of age gap. It doesn't have to be like 20-30 years apart. It could be just 3 years or 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. But there is some kind of age gap. And it's Sarah Gilbert over here. Be mindful to not block this person if they come in, when they come in. For some of you, it's that thing when your DM was preparing you for your real person, if you will, they were preparing you for the other deep soul. That's for some of you. So it's almost like you're finally reaching that level, when you're ready to meet this person, to be with this person. Nobody's blocked here anymore. The universe isn't blocking it, the only person that can block it is you. So yeah, it's not blocked. I'm not getting much of your DM here. The only thing I'm getting when I go into your DM's energy, it's the only thing that's telling me you are the King of Pentacles, they are the child, and it was always kind of blocked. because you're not on the same level, you know. This guy is not on the same level as this guy. That's why it was always kind of blocked, you know. You could have been in communication, or could have been together for some time, short time, I don't know, but yeah, but it was only because it was needed, you know, for growth. But it was always disbalanced, you know. You did the work, they're still doing the work, so yeah. Anyway, the moon, justice again, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. This is giving me like, you don't know what you don't know. Like I said, when you make a wish, the universe puts you on a path to give you that experience, so you can have that wish that you wished for. So what you don't know, you might have made a wish a long time ago, you know, for a deep soul connection. I just want somebody deep, somebody who's on my level, somebody who understands me, who feels things as deep as I do, you know. So you might have made that kind of wish, and your DM showed up, you know, to bring you on that path. Because to have a deep soul connection, you need to be on a certain level. You need to be the Empress, you know. So the universe couldn't give you the person that you wish for unless you were ready for it, because it would be a disaster, you know, having somebody like this, and you being on your level that you were at the beginning. It wouldn't work out. So you needed to go on this journey, you know. Like I said, some of you will end up with your DM. For you, this person could come along as well, but I don't think it's a deep soul in that case. It's just somebody who will give you your key to something, to unlock something in yourself that your DM couldn't give you. There might be a person who's gonna show you how you should be treated, how you should be loved, what a real stable person feels like, you know. It's almost like a reminder for you, you know, so you would know what you want from your DM, how they should behave, how they should react, how they should love, how they should share, you know. So in that case, that's what this person is doing. For others, what you don't know is that your DM was a preparation for a stable emperor who's a match to your Empress. And that's the Two of Cups. Either way, it's good, you know. This person showing up, it's good. You are getting that Ten of Pentacles. So like I said in the beginning, that's you searching what your Ten of Pentacles is. Alright, this Ten of Pentacles, and it shows up at the end of the reading. Isn't that fascinating? So what I said at the beginning, this is the Ten of Pentacles that you were searching for, and what led you on this path. You are gonna get it. You are gonna get justice over the heartbreak that you went through, for all the pain that you went through. You are getting justice. It's almost like you're finally getting that wish that you wished a long time ago, and it's finally here. That's why I felt like this is the final path that you need to go through. Interesting. Okay, so that's your reading. Hope you understood everything I said. All the metaphors and analogies. And yeah, I'm proud of you. You are this Empress. I'm proud of your response as well. You should ask them, why did you come to apologize? Why are you apologizing? You should ask them that when they come in. And if they don't know the answer, well, you will know what to do at that point. And that question, that one question, is gonna confuse the fuck out of them. They won't expect it. Like I said, this queen with her sword is gonna burst this bubble like a motherfucker. So I'm proud of that. I'm like a little cheerleader in the bushes, you know, like going, yay! So yeah, that's your reading, and I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked it. Please like, please comment if you want. All the comments and all the likes and all the views are helping me, and all the shares and, you know, being subscribed, all that helps for me to be seen on YouTube, because I have no idea if I'm even in the recommended section, you know, for other people. So, you know, I do need your help with that. I do need your help, you know, to be seen, to attract other people who need help, who would benefit from these kind of readings. So I would appreciate that, you know. So subscribe, like, share, comment, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.